Hey guys, it's 90. So basically I wanted to give you guys a really quick hair update. So I've been away a while. My progress has not been linear. Sometimes the hair will grow, sometimes the hair will fall out. It has not been linear at all. And I pretty much figured out a good idea why. So I don't have all the answers, but I'm just going to just tell you guys my experience. So basically, so basically I wasn't eating much carbs, so wasn't eating much carbs. I was also in calorie deficits at times, just so I could like be lean. But eventually, I noticed that whenever I diet, my hair would get thinner, it'll fall out. So basically, I pretty much increased my carbs. I definitely increased my carb intake. I stopped supplementing. The supplementing just wasn't doing anything for me. I realized I had to get it from food. My nutrients had to come from food. So basically I just been eating more. I have a gluten allergy, so I would experience like runny nose and stuffiness and etc. from like having my gluten and etc. So that's one of the reasons why I wasn't like really eating too many carbs, like the pastas and etc. These days, I've been taking Claritin pretty often. I'm not saying that you should do this, but I've been taking Claritin, and that's actually been helping me to not get like all runny and etc. So basically, the things I've been focused on, which actually led to my hair growth, I'm just gonna just kind of just quickly just show you a little bit from the sides. I know I should have started with this. And then so you can see the top. Okay, I don't have any hair loss in the middle or the back. Okay, so basically, pretty much what I follow, I use the finasteride so I could, stop the DHT. And then I use the minoxidil to help, to basically help stimulate growth. And I also use the derma stamp. So I have the needles, and then the parts that are thin, I stamp those parts. I used to do it like 10 times, then I dropped it down to 3 times. Now I just do it once in each part, but I make sure I get in there really good. If you do decide to try stamping, sorry about this, I basically would recommend that you just stamp it once, but get in there pretty good. In the beginning, if you're not getting much circulation in your scalp, you probably won't notice any blood, but I do it once a week, and then I would notice a little bit more blood each week, and that's how I notice I'm getting the circulation. I noticed that it's been helping those little vellus hairs start to grow again, start to darken again, so it's helped me out a lot. So finasteride, minoxidil, derma stamping once a week, and like I said, I increase my calories. I try to get, especially carbohydrates, I try to get my nutrients through my food instead of supplementing. I have gained weight in this time. So the last time I dieted was mid-January, so from February to the end of July. It's going to be August over the weekend, but February, so almost 6 months I stopped dieting, and I just focused on just increasing my carbohydrates, eating my carbs. I did gain weight. I gained between 20 to 30 pounds. I currently weigh the most I've ever weighed. I'm not fat, but I weigh the most I've ever weighed, which is new for me. But yeah, so so I just kind of want to give you guys a quick update. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me those questions. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys. See, like my hair is really long. It's well past my butt, so you kind of see why I pretty much I just want to keep it going, that's all. I'm eventually gonna trim this, of course. I'm eventually gonna trim this when I get bold enough, but I'm not gonna cut it too short. Probably to maybe my stomach, or maybe my stomach or waist, but I'm not gonna cut it all the way down, but it's just a little bit too long. When it's braided, it's much shorter. So yeah. But alright, enough ranting. I don't want to waste your time. Probably noticed the background. I'll just try something different. I'm going to be moving soon, so just wanted to try something different while I'm here. And yeah, but I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will answer them the best I can. And I'll see you in the next one.